finalist in the
Okay,
World Trophy in the BDO.
First leg is Ron to throw first. Game on.
And he had a dart to win the BDO World Trophy as well. That was Gert de Vos managed to nick it in a deciding leg. But Ron Meulenkamp is the man who's thrown first in this one and straight into the treble 20 with his first two darts. And how about this?
140.
Just the ton 40.
Just letting us know that he can be a very good darts player as well.
Yeah, certainly can. We've seen Ron Ali Pally.
140.
Just the once. Between them, they've played 6 lakesides. Not managed to win a game between them either, but still young men in darts terms.
100.
Young men in any terms, 25 and 27.
Certainly got futures in the game. If it all goes to plan, it's all going to plan here for de Graaf.
180.
Confirmed by referee Paul Hinks, the first maximum of the match. Yeah, de Graaf, as Meulenkamp looks to follow, and that is very, very unfortunate.
120.
Yeah, and even an extra 20 points would have made a big difference there for Meulenkamp. De Graaf is looking to take advantage.
He's just making sure he didn't get another 180.
140. Ron, you require 141.
9 darts in, 141 left. And 41 left for de Graaf.
65. Jeffrey, you require 41.
So, one tops or 9-16. There's all sorts of ways you could go. It's 9-16. A little bit of a frown, maybe a bit close to the double. Could do with a bit closer there.
Game shot
That's
on the first
exactly
leg.
where he wants it,
Jeffrey
though. 12 darter for de
Second leg
Graaf.
is Jeffrey to throw first. Game on.
And a break of throw in the first leg. Yeah, his first year on the PDC Tour, having come through Q School back in January, after, as you said, 4 attempts at
100.
getting a win on the Lakeside stage.
Yeah, Meulenkamp was pretty good in qualifying for this as well on that night where we had the qualifiers for this and the next European Tour event,
41.
which is in Dusseldorf, an ever-present venue on the European Tour over the last 4 years, and that will be sold out already, I would imagine, every single
60.
session. But Meulenkamp managed to see off Bernd Royth, Mike Langendorf and Ronnie Huybrecht, so they're 3 guys with plenty of experience. He also beat Vincent van der Voort in qualifying for the next one, but didn't make it through because he lost the decider.
140.
Van der Voort in action himself later this evening.
Yes, former Austrian Darts Open champion Vincent van der Voort.
Yeah, against another former European
81.
champion in European Tour champion in Steve Beaton.
The bronzed Adonis.
It does throw up some big name clashes in the first round these days.
Yeah, it does, and already, because of
85.
how these are seeded as well, you end up getting big name clashes in round 1, even bigger name clashes in round 2. It's just all the way through. You can end up having an
80.
absolute nightmare path to the final. You can have it open up for you sometimes and be a little bit fortunate. I remember Justin Pipe, when he made the final in Venray most recently, he managed to avoid anybody inside the top 20 until he ran into
140.
Michael van Gerwen in the final.
Well, the winner of this one will face Simon Whitlock tomorrow.
140.
When the 16
Ron, you require
seeds
95.
join the tournament. More big names here in Vienna. 95 though, the target for Meulenkamp. So now needs treble 20 for double 16. Doesn't find the target, and de Graaf has a chance to double his advantage.
39. Jeffrey, you require 40.
Tops then for Jeffrey de Graaf for a 2-0 lead and to consolidate that early break of throw. Oh, that's an awful dart. Oh, and he's missed the big number there.
24.
Wow.
Ron, you
Jeffrey de
require
Graaf
56.
a long way off with his first 2 darts, and well, Meulenkamp to steal a break of throw back. Double 10 for 1 apiece.
36. Jeffrey, you require 16.
Looking now
Is that?
at double 8, but it was, again, nowhere near. Something not quite right. That one's in the 11.
No score. Run you
Out of
require
sorts.
20.
And all over the board here, Jeffrey de Graaf, all of a sudden.
What is going on?
Something strange.
Oh, he fired in a 12 darter in the first leg. Now he
Game
doesn't seem to
shot
be
in
able
the
to hold a
second leg.
dart properly.
Ron Meulenkamp.
Ron
Third leg
Meulenkamp
is from
levels
the
the match
first.
up. And
Game on.
just a bizarre couple of visits from Jeffrey de Graaf.
He looks baffled himself in the background there. Just checking his hand, make sure it's still there. But it will be interesting to see where his next few darts go.
134.
That was 5 darts, just nowhere near their intended target.
Oh, of course, he fires one straight in the treble and follows it with another one. And dart players, what are you going to do? They make no sense. Repeatedly can't hit a big number and then firing 3 in the treble bed.
Now, of course, he's going to hit a 9 darter, Dan. 'Back to the 1.
39.
Well, 180.39 means that Meulenkamp, with a big score here, can just reassert himself in this leg. He's not very far behind, but he needs a treble.
57.
He doesn't get one. Bit more
125.
like it from de Graaf. He does have pedigree. Won 9 BDO ranking titles before he switched to the PDC, including a couple of Denmark Masters and all sorts in Romania. And
94.
Yeah, that in the space.
Jeffrey, you require
In
157.
the space of 3 years as well. 157 he wants here.
97. Ron, you require 160.
well, 160 for Ron the Bomb. Oh, that looks so good for another. Oof, unable to find it.
140.
Leaves himself
Jeffrey,
double
you
10,
require
but Jeffrey de
60.
Graaf now. Don't miss the big number, as we call it. Tops.
Game
Gets
shot on the
it,
third
2-1.
leg. Jeffrey de Graaf.
3 consecutive breaks of throw in this one.
First. Game on.
And were it not for just those horror couple of visits from de Graaf in the second leg, then he could easily have
40.
been 3-0 up here.
He could, but we've had, as you said, 3 straight breaks of throw, and de Graaf has gone off with 40. So if Meulenkamp can jump all over this, could set up another, but he needs a treble.
59.
No real punishment.
$96.
Still early days for de Graaf in his PDC career. He's made the last 16 once so far.
140.
It's looking dangerous at the UK Open. He got beaten by the amateur qualifier Rob Cross in a deciding leg. Missed out on what would have been a showdown
100.
with Michael van Gerwen as a result.
Yeah, Cross went on to be involved in a magical match with Michael van Gerwen. 9 darter from the Green Machine.
92.
Yeah, winning it for the 2nd consecutive year, beating Peter Wright in the final for the 2nd consecutive year.
95.
95 for de Graaf leaves him 170. Meulenkamp. Just 1 treble will give him a chance. 2 makes it very, very good, but not those trebles, Ron. Not those ones. Those ones.
83. Jeffrey, you require
De Graaf
170.
steps forward now, looking for the biggest finish possible. He's not going to do it, so Meulenkamp will get a chance at this 127.
58. Ron, you require
Just needs 1 treble for a
127.
shot at the bullseye. And now it's treble 19. And he gets it. Middle of the board.
102.
Oh, very, very unlucky there.
Jeffrey, you require 112.
May come back. May not.
Double 18.
76. Ron, you require 25.
Big moment this. 25 for Meulenkamp, 36 for de Graaf. It's either 2-2 or 3-1 to de Graaf. Meulenkamp to level the match. Gets it, and we do have a level game.
Fifth leg is from the through first. Game on.
Everything going against the throw still. Yeah, we spoke about Michael van Gogh a minute ago. He's kind of spearheaded this surge of what seems to be a plethora of young Dutch dart talent, and these two are certainly in that club.
Yeah, well, of the 8 European qualifying places for this event, 7 were taken by Dutchmen. The other one going to a Belgian in Dimitri van den Berg.
96.
We've got the 4 Austrian host nation qualifiers and 1 Austrian who gets in by right as a seeded player in Mensur Suljovic. We will see Mensur, his home city, Vienna. Will that inspire him to go and do something he's never 60. Done before and make a final of a PDC ranking event? He's made semi-finals, I believe it's 8 times now, and some of them major semi-finals.
60.
Yeah, we saw his World Cup teammate Roby John Rodriguez make it through earlier today in one of the performances of the afternoon.
Yeah, we've got to wait till the last game of the night to find out who Mensur faces. It's going to be either Ross Smith, the last man to hit a 9-darter on the European Tour, or Kyle Anderson, the original, the man who was paired up with Simon Whitlock at the recent World Cup of Darts and ran the Netherlands very close.
100. 42.
It's inconsistent from de Graaf. There'll be a good visit and there'll be a pretty poor visit.
Yep, mixed bag. This is looking like a rather good visit from his opponent.
One under the leg!
You don't get much better. First maximum for Ron the Bomb.
And it leaves him in a fabulous
99.
position.
Ron, you require 75.
To finally hold his throw in this game. 75, looking at treble 17. He's gone in the free, so 72 left. Just wants to set it up to leave top.
35.
Yeah, I'll be happy enough with that. 3 clear darts for the leg and a 3-2 lead to go into the lead for the first time in the match.
96.
Ron,
Ron, you require 40.
Tops he wants.
Game
And
shot on the fifth
tops he
leg.
gets.
Ron Meulenkamp. 6 leg is Stephanie to throw first. Game on. 100.
But de Graaf now looking to repeat the feat and keep this tie firmly in the balance. Meulenkamp obviously has other ideas.
140.
Good start to the leg.
Yeah, he's only won 1 game on the European Tour, Ron Meulenkamp. This is his 4th European Tour event. He lost in the first round of the first 2, but he
77.
recorded a good win over Joe Cullen in Hamburg before he then lost to Chizzy, but everyone's been losing to Chizzy lately. He's been very, very good.
$140.
Yeah, Chisnell reached the last 2 European Tour finals. He'll be
44.
playing in this before jetting off on the World Series tour.
Yeah, Auckland in New Zealand. Reigning champion there, Adrian Lewis.
In fact, we just found out Dave Chisnell's
65.
opponent for tomorrow will be Jamie Caven after the first match. Impressive display from him.
Yeah, could be in for a cracker there. Even averaging round about the 100 mark.
Ron, you require 156.
Now Meulenkamp for a bit of daylight between these two. 156. Treble 20, treble 20, double 18. First dart is good. Second dart misses the mark, but a 140 leaves him double 8. That'll mean
100.
he gets 2 darts.
Jeffrey, you require
At a
140.
double if he returns, but de Graaf's got an equally tough proposition. Oh, he went the 18s route, but he needed 2 trebles to give him a dart at the double, and he doesn't get that. So Meulenkamp to open up a bit of a gap here.
Yeah, well, he's broken de Graaf's throw twice already, so just needs to keep doing that. And he goes and puts himself in now a commanding lead.
Ron Meulenkamp. 7th leg is Ron to throw first. Game on.
Ron Meulenkamp is looking like he could be the Dutchman moving into the next round. We were talking before the match about Jeffrey de Graaf's pedigree, but Meulenkamp is certainly showing his class here.
81.
Yeah, well, he's getting the job done, isn't he? And after de Graaf flew out the blocks with a 12 darter, you thought he might be in for something special, but it's not been matching that as yet. He needs to recapture some of that magic, and that is not a bad way to go about it. 3 maximums now for Jeffrey de Graaf.
100.
The second time he's opened a leg with 1. The previous one actually came straight after the leg when
100.
5 darts that just seemed to fly anywhere.
Strange old game.
But he seems to have sorted out whatever issue that was now.
100.
Well, he's stolen the darts, Jeffrey de Graaf, but firing one into the 5 won't help, and that's just 20.
45.
45 isn't enough.
Yeah, he's let a good position go there.
Even a level ton for Meulenkamp will give him a decent shout, and he wants to stay on the treble 20s there because he wants to leave 120, but that first dart was a real
45.
blocker, and he's tried to move over to the left-hand side, and he's gone too far, and it's all just been a bit of a mess.
100.
Well, that ton will give de Graaf a decent shot at breaking back. And as I was saying, putting this game back on throw, but there's not been many holes of throw in the match. So.
It's not really meant much, has it, throwing first?
100.
And Meulenkamp
Jeffrey, you
will be
require
right
76.
there with him.
Yep, nip and tuck. Might stay there. Does. Double 18.
58. Ron, you require 75.
Treble 17 for Meulenkamp. Lovely dart. Cross for double 6.
69.
2 darts missed for a 5-2
Jeffrey,
lead.
you
De Graaf
require
looking
80.
at double 9. It may have to go. 1 for double 4. Double 4.
10 scored.
And it doesn't go.
Ron, you require 6.
Yeah, making hard work of winning this leg. Both players. That obscures the target slightly. But he's
Game
found
shown
middle
the
of the
7th
bed.
flag. Ron Meulenkamp.
And
8th flag is
Meulenkamp
Jeffrey to
leads
throw
5-2.
first. Game on.
And needs 1 more leg to book his place in the second round in a tie with Simon Whitlock.
60.
That could be a huge dart at double 3 for Ron Meulenkamp.
100.
Not the dart that you really want to be going to the board, the double you want to be going to the board with under pressure.
No, certainly not. But if you hit them,
100.
that double 3 could be as good as a 170. Still only gets you 1 leg. It's
60.
a leg that's put him within 1 of the next round of just his 2nd win on the European Tour, Ron Meulenkamp. Neck and neck in this one.
Yeah, it kind of has been all the way through. The players have played at a pretty similar standard. But Meulenkamp's found himself with a 3-leg
96.
advantage and 1 from the finishing line.
Yeah, at any point in this game, you felt that if de Graaf had just upped his level, then he could have been in charge. Meulenkamp may have upped his level to match him, but he's just been allowed to sort of plod to this position of dominance so far, Ron Meulenkamp. There have been some moments of quality in there.
80.
Bullseye now. No, he comes down to the
97.
19. Hits it, so he's on a 2-darter.
But how can Meulenkamp leave this? Would love a treble. He finds
97.
one.
Jeffrey, you require 88.
So 88 to stay in the match. Looking at the bullseye.
63.
Move the
Ron,
ring.
you require 104.
Well, this is for a victory.
Meulenkamp gets the treble he wanted. And now he's looking at tops.
84.
One match dart missed by
Jeffrey,
Ron
you require
Meulenkamp.
25.
The Graaf 25. Double 8 to save his skin. Double 4.
Game
And he
shot on
pins
the
it
A
last
flag.
dart. It's
Jeffrey
not over
Graaf.
just yet.
Ninth leg is Ron to throw first. Game on.
That is the first time he's managed to hold his throw in this entire game, Jeffrey de Graaf. Even then, he had to survive a dart.
Look at this from Meulenkamp.
140.
Good start with the throw. Just needs to close the match out. He wasn't far away with that double top, to be fair to him, so it wasn't like he bottled it or
93.
anything like that.
Well, it's a well-thrown dart. Just didn't quite find the target. That's where he wants it, though. Oh, look at this. Surely just clatter into the man. Oh, lovely stuff. Meulenkamp storming out the blocks in this leg. Ton 40, ton 80, and there's not a great deal you can do against that when you're against the throat.
Yep, should be leaving something very, very achievable.
Does he go? 17's roots are now. Looks at treble 14 and pins it. Double 16 for a 12 darter.
Game
It
shot
started
and a
with a
match.
12 darter from de Graaf.
Meulenkamp.
It finished with a 12 darter from Meulenkamp. And Ron the Bomb is through to the second round. He will take on Simon Whitlock, the number 14 seed here. We've seen 2 men through to the second round this evening. 6 more will join them. And coming up, we've got Wes Newton, a former major finalist, taking on one of the most exciting young talents in the game at the moment and a recent Players' Championship event winner, Josh Payne.